Okay, now let us going to look at what a hybrid project lifecycle is. In the previous slides, we have come across and know the characteristics of predictive project lifecycle, iterative project lifecycle, and incremental project lifecycle, right? And we also know that agile project lifecycle is actually a mix of both of these, right? In short, the characteristics of an agile project lifecycle consists of both characteristics of an iterative project lifecycle and incremental project lifecycle. And what is hybrid project lifecycle? It is like this. A hybrid project lifecycle is predictive project lifecycle plus any one of these three project lifecycle. This is called hybrid. All right. A combination of predictive and any one of this, or a combination of predictive project lifecycle plus any of these components. Okay. So now let me give you some examples of different combination of hybrid project lifecycle. The first one, predictive followed by agile lifecycle. For example, in my software development, all right, I might start off my release one based on predictive project lifecycle, which is plan driven. And then for the subsequent releases, I make it to be agile, such that it is iterative and incremental. All right. So we start from being predictive in my first release, plan driven, and then to be more feedback driven and also iterative in my subsequent releases, right? That's what we mean by predictive followed by agile project lifecycle. Okay, the second type of hybrid could be agile followed by predictive lifecycle. Same thing. You can use the same software development example. All right. Assume we start off our project by developing a software system in which the user's requirements are not clear, unclear. All right. So we use the agile, okay, project lifecycle method to develop our prototype. And once the prototype requirement has been well defined, then we go to predictive project lifecycle. And that's where, okay, we go from prototype and then become producing a well-defined final product. And then in the third type of hybrid project lifecycle is this predictive with some agile components. Okay, for example, assume we have a well-planned project, well-planned marketing campaign. All right. And then under our well-planned marketing campaigns, right, we will get some feedback from our campaign, right, from our marketing campaign. And then from this iterative feedback loop that our company get from this campaign, we try to make use of it to develop our content. It could be online content, for example, video content, all right, or audio content, or maybe podcast content. Okay, we used the feedback that we get to create our maybe marketing content or maybe product content. And then we use this iterative loop also in our digital marketing activity, right? So in brief, in this example, what we do is actually start off with a well-planned marketing campaign, and then throughout the marketing campaign, we try to analyze, okay, try to be observative, okay, and by getting feedback from the campaign, and then through the feedback that we get from the campaign, we try to make use of it in our content creation, in our future digital marketing activities. And then in the fourth type of hybrid project lifecycle is agile with predictive component, such that we build our product based on agile, okay, product lifecycle, which is a combination of iterative and also incremental, okay. We start off with agile product and software development, and then in each of these, we have a fixed deadline or milestone, right? Agile with predictive component. Always remember the key characteristics of predictive component is being fixed. All right, so in this example, we have fixed deadline or fixed milestones. And then finally, okay, the fifth combination of, the fifth type of hybrid project lifecycle is a combination of predictive and agile components. For example, okay, we may have a well-defined overall architecture of e-commerce platform. All right, for example, we want to develop an e-commerce platform. We, we plan ahead the structure of our e-commerce platform. How does it look like? Okay, what is the style of the e-commerce site, the website? Okay, we fix the style of the e-commerce site, the style, how it looks. All right, and then later on, we will try to apply our agile component for our product catalog and our user, for example, account management, right? In short, what does it mean is that we start off our e-commerce platform by being predictive, by being well planned in terms of our e-commerce website's architecture. And then later on, what to add on, okay, and how we are going to display our product catalog, or how we are going to manage our user accounts, the interface and so on. We will keep it to be more flexible, adaptable, all right, that kind of things. So there's what you mean by combined, okay, combined predictive and agile components together. In short, this style is this fifth type of hybrid project lifecycle is a more flexible. All right, it's yeah. Okay, like in previous slides, in previous sections, this section will end with a quiz, and here you can see this QR code. Okay, please scan it and then try to answer the quiz. Okay, all right, and then after answering the quiz, the feedback will be given to you. So have fun trying the quiz.